Are you ready to pay a tax on your tap water? Joining us now, New Jersey State Senator Bob Smith from Middlesex County. Bob, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. The first and obvious question is, the first thing New Jerseyans are going to hear is, oh no, not another tax, even though this may have some great reasoning. What is your reasoning behind this water tax?
We've had some studies done about the water supply into school systems and into many suburban and urban areas. And it appears that this more than 100-year-old water infrastructure system is starting to fall apart. It's starting to leach serious contaminants into the water, like lead, very similar to the Flint, Michigan problem.
The one thing people are going to want to know, is this a usage tax or a flat tax on the fact that if you use tap water, you're going to get taxed X amount of money?
No, it's a user fee. It's based on volume. The fee in the legislation is 10 cents per 1,000 gallons of water usage, which means to the average homeowner, the cost per year is $32.
You've got a lot of good reasons. It's whether or not New Jersey is ready to hear about another tax. So we thank you for joining us today.
Thanks so much, George.
We're bringing in our A-plus panel. Is New Jersey ready for another tax or a fee or whatever you want to call it, even if it's for better water distribution? We'll start with you, Peter.
One is a tax, it's not a fee. It's based off your usage, so let's call it for what it is another tax. I do agree with Senator Bob Smith that this is an issue that we need to address. The sad part is that he's brought this up, I want to say, almost 2 decades ago, and for the state now to realize that this is an issue that needs to be addressed is upsetting.
Matt, is it bad timing?
Oh, sure. I mean, once again, the most overtaxed people out of all 50 states in this country are being asked to dig a little bit deeper after Phil Murphy just raised their taxes by nearly $2 billion. At what point are we going to rise up and say, listen, maybe the answer is that we're not paying enough. Maybe they should stop wasting our money on other things and focus on things like roads and infrastructure and lead in the pipes that we elected them to take care of.
Well, I think the issue we have here is they're throwing out the term of clean water and reliable water and being able to handle droughts from the north to the south or vice versa. It's a compelling topic, but even if it's only $32 per family, is it still too much to ask right now?
No, it's not too much to ask because of the health risks associated with lead. I got 5 children. We have a lot of people who are exposed at risk. My thing is also, I want to know where Senator Bob Menendez and Senator Cory Booker are. Why don't they go down to Washington, D.C., get some federal fund to help offset these costs? I mean, we're talking about a major issue here. Of all the politics that's going on silly bills and rhetoric, this is a serious issue that a lot of people should be outraged about.
Matt, last word on this. I mean, how do you feel about it? I mean, $32 doesn't sound like a lot, but for some people it is.
Well, if you're a billionaire like Phil Murphy, then yeah, it's not a lot. But they told us that the gas tax was only going to be a few $100 extra a year per family. Now this is only going to be $30 a year. Not only do they not always lie about the amount, but after a while it adds up. So yeah, if you got 5 kids who all take turns getting showers and drinking and eating you out of house and home, it adds up.
All right, guys, thanks so much for that.